I'm a liberal. I'm like a democratic socialist or anarcho-communist at heart. But I always wonder, like, what the opposite side thinks. Like conservatives trying to get women. There's conservatives out there that are just cutthroat players and get like 20 women, like they think liberals do. But it depends on where you're at. It depends on your state or your country. If you're in Canada, like GMT, it's probably going to be a little bit harder because it's largely a democratic, socialist, or liberal country. And in the United States, it's like split in half between the voting bloc. So, what would I do if I was a conservative? Well, I'd dress nice. I'd have a nice button up shirt. I'm not wearing slacks now, but I'd wear slacks. And I'd go to the country bars. You got to like all kinds of music if you're a conservative, right? So you would go to the country bar and you get a drink, like a nice, sophisticated, classy drink, not like chugging beers with the boys. I mean, I could do that with the people all day. But if I was really trying to approach women, I'd put in a little class and have like a presentation that you're a little more mature than they are. So they might be drinking beers, but if you walk up with a whiskey, a double whiskey in hand on the rocks, you're going to appear more sophisticated and classy, like more your age, especially if you're almost 40 years old and doing this and you're interested in someone that's fertile. You're going to say something about maybe their eyes, but not directly. It's something like, something about you caught my eyes. You switch it on them. Or you could say, hi, I'm followed by your first given name. Not GMT, but like if it was Gary or something. Hi, I'm Gary. Like, what do you think Marshall Mathers would do? Introduce himself as Eminem or Slim Shady? I doubt it. Probably Marshall. That's what I think Eminem would do. I think he would go up, and I know he's a Democrat, but he would go up, and he's probably been with thousands of women, maybe even hundreds. You never know. He's more of a relationship guy. He would go up and introduce himself as Marshall. And I bet you like Eminem. I mean, every conservative that I've met likes Eminem. And Eminem's a liberal. So it's just one of those wins for the libs. I would go to church. I'm an atheist, but I would go to church. I mean, if you're a Christian and you're not going to church, you're kind of missing out on your lifestyle choice. You know what I mean? It's not a lifestyle that I like because I would want to spend more time at the bar or out doing something or spending time hanging out with my friends and myself. I'm an ambivert anyway. I don't like a lot of extroverted things and I don't like a lot of introverted things. I like a little mix of both. Like half for both would be perfect for me. Half extroverted things and half introverted things. And I consider church to be an extroverted thing, and it's just too much extroversion for me. So if you're an extrovert, especially, I would go to a church or a bar. If you're an ambivert like me, you could go to a church or a bar or a library, which some people call the atheist church, and try this out. I like bars because you know that they're all legal age. You know what I mean? You don't have to ask around, can I see your ID? That sort of thing. I mean, there's not much of a difference in look between an 18-year-old and a 21-year-old. You might as well just go to the taverns and try that. Dress nice, put some slacks on, the double whiskey on the rocks, walking around. Something about you caught my eye, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Take your time with it. Don't talk too much about yourself. Ask questions about herself that don't have anything to do with yes or no answers. Like, how did that make you feel? Is one of those questions. Not yes or no questions. Maybe every once in a while, if you just need the information and gotta go. But you're not doing that. You're trying to get to know her a little. So ask those questions that aren't so cut and dry. And combine all that and see how that works.